up here in the top left. And the Pink down 0-1 right now. He is.
KT roster MyuNgSiK.
He's MyuNgSiK of those 3 gates. I'm sorry. And over here, the bottom right, in teal.
StarTale Panic.
Doesn't look very panicked at all. Pretty calm. Showing pretty much no emotions, actually.
And see how this one pans out. Panic with like a big APM spam comparatively to MyuNgSiK. We saw that for just a second. Not really that important, but just a cool little stat.
Yeah. Both guys scouting their base. You don't really want to get caught off by anything cheesy in any kind of game, and especially in a best of 3. Panic because he's up. He doesn't want to lose to something stupid. MyuNgSiK because he's down. Doesn't want to lose 0-2 this quickly.
Double gas for both. Let's see how much mining efficiency they use for this. How many minerals they want versus gas. The ratio, I guess, is probably a better way to describe it.
It looked like MyuNgSiK was only putting 2 in that gas, so possibly wants to go for that second gate.
Yeah. You can always check, by the way, guys, if you're not certain about how much gas is being mined, you can tell how much gas is being mined comparatively by checking the income tab to the top right. It's right beneath the current resources for the players, the plus 400 or so, plus 200 or so. Will give you a good idea about exactly how many minerals per minute and gas, respectively, the players are mining. So even if we don't tell you, and you're not sure, that's a good way to gauge where players' mining is at. You know, if I tell you it's 50 workers to 35 and you're wondering what does that actually mean, take a look up there.
Yeah.
Give you some good insights.
So it seems like both players just going with the 3 in gas for both gases, both players.
Yeah. Which means we're going to see tech rushed rather than gates, and an emphasis on the tech over probes as well. Sentries for both players. We've seen this already earlier today on this map, because it's a bit tougher to actually probe scout tech on this map since the rest of this is pretty far. And it's good to get out that early hallucination scout. Can also be used for force fields later on defensively. An expensive unit, but one that has a lot of utility.
Yeah. Stalker follow up here. Just gonna get some units out.
Variation on the Chrono as well. Chrono Boost on the Mothership Core for Panic. Chrono Boost on the Sentry for MyuNgSiK. So shows which energy they really prefer. You know, MyuNgSiK rather preferring the Sentry energy so you can get a faster hallucination scout. Whereas it looks like Panic is more interested in using his Mothership Core a little bit earlier, getting that energy up. Oh, he checked for a proxy. And I don't think we're going to have a proxy. I think it's just a watchtower check there, but there was the possibility that something was going to be hidden over there. And wow, a very fast 1-gate expand here for Panic. The extra energy is going to come in handy for that.
And that probe of Panic, we didn't really get to see it, but on the minimap I saw it go up, and it spotted that there's no Nexus. And he threw down the Nexus right after that, so he's pretty confident to just throw down a Nexus and put down a robotics facility right behind this.
Can line up really nicely if you can get that first Nexus cannon up, prevent units from getting into your main. Because if you can't prevent them from getting into your main, then suddenly just walk past the next cannon and that'll try and kill you in your main. Or blinking or whatever. But if you can get that first Nexus cannon up and buy time with those sentries, and get one Immortal out, then you're going to be in a really good spot against this Stalker opening. This is the build I was doing on the ladder for a really long time. I heard the Swarm. It's like super safe against almost anything. You have to be careful about DTs if you rush the Immortal out first.
Ooh, and look at this. Stargate going down with Blink on the way as well. He's got 3 gates already. And the Hallucination is going to scout all of this besides the Stargate. So he might just be saying, okay, this is Blink. It's going to be pretty aggressive. I just got to be on my toes about that. But he might not expect that Stargate.
Now, this could be for 2 things. Most likely it will be for Oracles to distract the main while he harasses at the front. Could also be for extra damage output from a flying unit called the Void Ray. Yeah, small possibility of that. Baits out the cannon early here. Nexus going to have that for a little while. 50 energy remaining on the Mothership Core. It's just going to take a little bit of time before he can use that a second time. But all during this time he's getting that second Immortal. He's controlling the ramp. And Oracle it is.
It's going to be so useful. Once you bait out that Nexus cannon, it's so much easier to get damage done because Panic's going to be thinking, okay, he's going to attack me at the front. I just got to keep my units here at the front. Then an Oracle swoops in, gets 4 kills, and he's got to move his entire army out of position. You know, maybe you keep the Immortal at the front. I think that would be the best situation for him. Again, distracts at the front here.
Yeah, shows Blink also.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, okay, you went Blink, you know. All right, let's see if he sees it. Not seeing it until the last second, and he might panic when he sees it. 4 kills, 5, 6, 7.
Going up 7 kills and could get even more. Gets a kill even there at the natural, up to 12 kills now, 13, 14. Because he got 2 at the natural as well, so he just killed so many probes. It's 31 to 12 probes right now.
Yeah, guys, watch that income tab. And yeah, he's got 2 next side to produce off of, but God, that micro is godly.
Yeah, snipes a sentry pretty easily, blinks away.
Now, the Stargate actually could be used to make even a defensive Void Ray against this counterattack. I'm not sure if, oh well, he's going to use the Oracle to blink it in the main. He needs to be careful because he doesn't have a whole lot at home, and this counterattack is pretty tough. I mean, it's 2 Immortals strong with a lot of sentries.
Yeah. The thing about that is he has the, well, let's talk about this first. The Nexus Cannon goes down, and the Mothership Core does get away, but he's not really mining here at the natural. I actually just did move his probes down as I said that, but look at this. He's going to be able to force field that ramp and do a ton of damage to all these probes. All these probes of MyuNgSiK are going to go down. He still could blink back, but he's choosing to fight this with that Nexus Cannon.
Yeah, he's actually just trying to eliminate the units. Now he can start fighting the Nexus itself. I don't know if he's waited too long here with these Immortals. Good pullback there. The priority changes, he needs to retarget. And he's not actually doing so. A few more of these Stalkers are coming home now. He loses the Nexus, but he's going to kill every last Immortal. And now with MyuNgSiK at 16 probes. This is actually pretty crazy. He could use the last of his resources to actually do one final attack.
Nice force field there, as Panic does not have that blink, so won't be able to blink up there. And the Oracle comes back. It is going to be able to snipe both of these sentries and start doing a ton more damage. There's no mining here right now at all. Up to 17 kills, 18 and counting.
Yeah, that's pretty much game. Because he's also walked home with his units, none of which, by the way, can actually really kill this. He's got 3 Stalkers and an Immortal walking home. This Stalker's too late. He's down to 5 probes. GG.
GG. That Oracle got 27 kills. And with that, MyuNgSiK ties it up 1-1.
Cool build for the map. Liking it. Feeling it.
Yeah, feeling that feel. Now he's going to get a new piece of gum.
Oh, God, for some reason I thought he it looked like he licked the stamp. He's like, no, I'm going to go mail a letter to my mom. Like, yeah, the build worked, Mom. This Legend, by the way, is the new StarTale head coach. Is actually here. Former observer for English broadcasting. Now we share observers with the Korean cast. And you're right, man. He got a new piece of gum.
Yep.
1 gum per game.
It's a good ratio.
Got to keep that jaw focused.
Yeah. And Panic looked a little flustered. I won't say he looked panicked. He did look a little flustered, though, after that game. He's like, oh, man, I let an Oracle get 27 kills on me. That's pretty embarrassing. I mean, it was a good build. He got caught off guard way much, so I mean, it's excusable, but still not the most graceful way to go down.
Well, it's unfortunate because when you have to counterattack, if you counterattack on a map like Deadwing or something on those positions, you could actually win the game easy. But on a map like this, when you have to counterattack, you have to go so far that you're just gonna have a hard time. I mean, it's just a really long rest distance.
Well, next map is Overgrowth. This is a pick out of Panic, as he was the losing player. So it is a larger map, not the shortest rush distances there. So maybe he chooses not to go aggressive this time. We'll have to see.
We'll have to see indeed. Game number 3 on Overgrowth. The winner of this best of 3, this final map on Overgrowth, will go to the winner's match of Group B of the GSL Code A.